Hello everyone, I am Hunter SC. This is going to be episode 13 of our Dark Souls walkthrough. Season 2, of course. The last episode was a tough one. We did manage to get through it and kill off the 4 kings. It took many attempts, but I mean, we got it done, and hopefully we're going to get things back on track here. I'm going to revert back to our old style of casting these walkthrough episodes. It's going to be a little bit less speedrun-esque, and we're going to try to be a bit more thorough. So, the first step here in Demon Ruins, of course, is to take on Ceaseless Discharge. Ceaseless here, the youngest of the, Chaos siblings, the only brother. I mean, we killed off Chaos Witch Quelaag, and we've encountered the NPC Firekeeper. That's a couple of this guy's sisters. One of his sisters is guarding the Bed of Chaos, and the other one is already deceased. Her body is just around this corner. Ceaseless here, honorably keeping watch over his sister, it seems, while he's in constant pain, apparently, with lava constantly pouring from his body. We're gonna take out our, lightning weapon. Weapon's gonna be handy here. Mask of the Mother is really our only option, just because of its lightweight. And as you can see, when we loot the sister's corpse, he gets very upset. Okay, so that is our cue to make a run for it. Now, there are sort of 2 types of Ceaseless Discharge. The one we're fighting right now has lots of melee attacks, and he'll smash the ground and sort of chase you down. But if you die and return to this area, which, I mean, of course you'll have to, he will largely use AoE fire blasting attacks. It's actually much tougher to kill him off in that way. But I'm showing you a shortcut here. You just do what I did, loot the corpse, basically run back to the fog gate, and, well, when you get back here, you can see he makes a massive leap, and after just a few hacks at his, at one of his, limbs here, he loses his grip on the side of the cliff and falls into the Demon Ruins. Very easy way to kill off this boss, and only one that I very recently discovered. Much easier than the method we would have used in Season 1, where, well, you basically just wait for him to attack and you slowly whittle away his life. Okay, so we made pretty quick work of him, adding an additional 20,000 souls to the bank. I don't really have much to spend them on at this point. I could use more Titanite chunks for upgrades, but other than that, I mean, there's not a lot of use for it. We could invest in the pyromancies, but it's not something I'm really going to use, quite frankly. The only pyromancy we're using, of course, is Power Within, and that one is not one dependent on your pyromancy flame and the upgrades. So now we've made it down here to the base. Everything is drained out quite nicely, and as I mentioned before, we're going to aim to be a little bit more thorough here. There is an Ember we're going to want to pick up. We're going to proceed with caution, to say the very least. I'm not going to want to aggro more demons than I can take on. Here we've got a mini Capra demon. Very hard hitting, with poor survivability for sure. Oh, I cannot believe that missed. So that attack is probably the most punishable. And yeah, with one simple leaping attack, he's staggered and we can kill him off. Okay, it's gonna get a little tougher here as I lead us over to where the Ember is. So let's, I guess, just lure these guys one at a time if possible. Now's a good opportunity. Okay. Not as hard as, I would have even thought. Let's do the same thing against this guy. 2 jumping attacks. Okay, so there are 4 more of them. Oh no, 5 more. There are so many of these guys. Ugh, change of plans. Oh, was this a mistake? Where's that Ember? Oh man, these guys are actually quite a bit faster than I thought. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Talk about biting off when you can chew. Is that the Ember on the lava there? It might be. Okay, well, if that's the Ember on the lava, I'm not going to pick that up for obvious reasons. Maybe once we have the charcoal ring. But I didn't think that was the Ember. I don't think it is. I think that's like a soul of a proud knight or something. Then it must be the Ember over there. Well, we gotta go for it. Oh, I can't even spend like 2 seconds on the lava there. Even rolling, I mean, you're immune to the lava burn briefly. I mean, that's the only way to cross lava if you don't have that charcoal ring, like the quick rolls. But even just eating 2 pieces of damage from the lava there was going to get me killed. Even if I took my time and killed off most of those demons, I would still likely, have died in the lava just because I have such low health. So, I guess we can make one more attempt at it. But I don't know. I don't want to fill these videos up with, like, suicide runs and things like that. I've done that a little bit in the past, and, I mean, we've still been pretty effective overall, like, even in Painted World dying, like, a half dozen times, but still looting, like, everything there is to loot in that zone. But I don't know if we want to utilize the same kind of risky tactics here. I guess there's no harm in me trying one more time. I really just wanted the Ember, though. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if we try to loot this piece on the right and it's not the Ember. Oh, that's my soul sign there. I'm not even super concerned with that, despite the fact there's like tens of thousands of souls on it. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. Wow. Alright, I fully got stuffed by the edge there. Like, I'm clearly rolling onto it, but the edge is just on that angle and it slides me back into the lava. Really too bad if, we could have seen what was on that corpse. So, another shaky start, but, I don't know. We dealt with Ceaseless pretty easily. And, well, we're going to have to skip the Ember. It's okay. It's not really an Ember I was necessarily going to use. Although, we will have to make a change in our upgrading path. Especially if we want to take on the DLC. That's been something I've been sort of mulling over lately. Of course, all the DLC content is completely optional. But regardless, if I want it to be an option, we're definitely going to have to switch off of our Lightning Battle Axe. A lot of the top, like, Soul Level 1 runners will be using a different upgrading path. I'm not actually sure which one's the best choice. But, yeah, maybe we'll look into that and do some DLC action. Alright. So I do apologize for the fiasco over there, but, I mean, that lava burns, man. It burns, and I just, I can only eat, I think, 3 lava hits, and I'm guaranteed to take 2 lava hits, just trying to cross that. And then, if we were to attempt that other one, that other loot that was completely, like, sitting on the lava itself, that one I think is just downright impossible for a soul level 1 to grab. Well, grab and survive, I guess. Let's see if we can aggro a couple of these guys over here. You guys really are not interested in me, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do this. Now, this here is one of the more annoying enemies in the game for sure. Largely because of that attack in particular. That one, of course, corrodes your weapon. Ouch, that really hurt. We are going to want to just back up a little bit. At least I know he can't one-shot me. So that's his submission attack. Pretty large recovery on that. And avoiding all the Capra demons up above, it's, you know, pretty easy for us to loot this. Yes, loot a bonfire. Light a bonfire. Okay, reaching that first checkpoint. Now, we do have another Ember here. And, this one is one we can definitely grab. Ouch. Yeah, this Ember has a lot of enemies guarding it, but, no lava, which is good news. So we'll see if we can grab that one before taking on Firesage to me. Letting that guy get a little bit too close. He made it seem like he was ready to retreat. One-on-one, these guys are pretty much a non-issue. You can just circle them quite easily. Okay, so I guess we'll just wait for the Taurus beast here to approach. Okay, so two-handed R1s is going to stagger the demon. And then, yeah, you'll want to keep an eye out on the right there. Be careful if you don't expect him. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought we were dead. Oh, sorry, guys. I get nervous on these narrow cliff sides. You really do not have as much mobility, you know. Usually against a Taurus demon, you're pretty easily going to be able to, like, circle roll them. But yeah, that's not an option if you're going to fall off a cliff. So probably should have just lured him out a little further. Let's do this again. Oh, there's a little loot over here. Oh, you know what? That's the Centipede Demon there. This guy right here. Centipede Demon. I don't know if you can do a plunging attack on him or what. I'm not going to try. It's probably not a favorable trade to make. Alright, now, I mistimed the roll, and, well, I'm not going to make excuses. It's a lousy roll. It's a lousy roll. Had the camera blocked just a little bit there. Didn't quite see the demon starting up that, you know, leaping attack animation. At least didn't see the precise timing of it, but, you know, that's on me. Luckily, we only have a very short comeback distance here. Like, really short, like, what, 10 seconds? Alright, trying this one again. Here he comes. Okay, so that's a wide arcing one. Probably don't want to side roll against that type of cleave attack. Okay. Back to this part. Let's see what this guy's going to open up with. Alright, getting out of range of that one. It's happening again. I can't believe this, guys. I survived that hit, too. But the inertia driving me off the cliff and into the centipede's lair. You know, this is an interesting Dark Souls experience. Each of our deaths here has actually been really quite unique, sort of taken something from each one, and hopefully the accumulation of all of this knowledge is going to lead to a successful attempt this time around. Alright, once again here, these guys, of course, no problem. And it actually doesn't really get much easier after that demon that's been knocking me off the cliff. Well, you'll see why in a moment. Okay. Maybe we should use the shield. Heater shield. A good shield for sure. 100% physical reduction. Lightweight. I'm sorry, I have mentioned that a number of times. You've been following the series. But, I don't know. I like to harp on it in the Soul Level 1 playthrough. Heater shield is a pretty important part of the build. Alright, so another one of these guys, actually. And this time on an even more narrow... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. On a more, narrow ledge than before. Alright, here we go. Oh, that didn't kill this one. Leads me to believe he had more hit points, but... I don't know, it's a little bit obscure. Demon's Greataxe. Really sick weapon. Should we run by? I guess we can run by this first guy, but there are two more. Right? Two of them? Oh, you can do... We can get through, though. Weapon broken, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Okay, that's fine. Happy to suicide here, doesn't matter. Got the fire large ember, as we needed. I suicided because we need to go back to the bonfire to repair. And it doesn't actually really cost us much time. We got that ember, which is the important part. And now we can go and take on another boss. I will need to consume some souls. Oh, I've got plenty. So let's just repair whatever was damaged. And then on to another boss fight. Okay, good to go. This time we can do a complete run by because I mean we don't have anything left to get. We can just rush to that fog door. You can see in the distance there. Okay. Need to leave enough stamina to do some timely rolls here. Okay, that worked out. Get into this fog gate here. Now there is a shortcut if you're willing to donate 30 humanity to the Chaos Covenant. You can take a shortcut down there, avoid two bosses, and go straight to the bed of Chaos. But unfortunately, don't have that. Ouch, that really hurt. You don't have that luxury. That really hurt, man. Complete one-shottedness. Ouch. So that was his overhead smasher. Unblockable. That's what I read. You know, we would have just had to do kind of simple roll. It's okay. Yeah, he's got that. He's got a cleave attack. And now different from the Stray Demon, the Firesage Demon actually has like a projectile AoE magic attack. And, well, I've heard that if you just basically stay with his belly, he will just do the same attack. Okay, it didn't kill me. That's interesting. Oh no, it's a bad one. Okay, you know what? The wiki said that he has a projectile magic attack, but he just did the, you know, the same magic attack as the Stray Demon. And that's what I thought originally, but I don't know. I guess, oh shoot. I guess the wiki is, you know, not up to date on that particular section. Maybe it got patched or changed? I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, if you stay right in front of his belly, he's quite likely to just continually do this attack here. So you can just back up a little bit. Oh, okay, that was a fake. Yeah, back up a little bit. I mean, I'm not even holding up my shield. More than happy to let him do this all day. We'll want to back up for this one. Ooh, that was close. I don't know why I didn't get a block off on that one. That's too bad. It's okay though. Okay, gotta close this gap. Okay, here we go. We got him. We got him. Okay. Alright. Demon Firesage out of the way. Demon Catalyst, okay. And, yeah, now we're going to head down. We're going to want to actually revive, if possible. And what I'm going to do here is one attempt at the Centipede Demon. Okay, you know what? Forget those guys. Why am I even battling them? I don't need to unlock the elevator shortcut right now. There's no point in killing them off. Are we going to be able to rest here before they get too close? Yeah. So that's okay. We're going to do one attempt at the Demon Centipede. I don't know. Maybe if I feel that I was unjustly killed, as I so often do, then we'll give it another attempt. But I want to be able to do one attempt here so that we can get it out of the way for the next video. But if we get killed by him, then you know, we can begin the next video with the Centipede Demon. Just sort of break it up like that. I think makes the most sense. So I have revived to human form because, of course, I want to summon Solaire for this one. And I hope that his soul sign's going to be here, but you know what? It doesn't look like we are that lucky today. It's too bad. There was just some trigger earlier in the playthrough, I guess, that I missed. I'm not exactly sure what the circumstances were. Sometimes I come down here and you can summon him, sometimes not. Regardless, we're going to take on this boss, and I guess it's going to be a one-on-one. So I pointed him out to you guys earlier, and now, well, he's come to life. I also heard that you can actually use like a bow and arrow to shoot off one of his like tentacles or one of his legs or something, and it'll give you the charcoal ring, which makes this boss, establishes this boss as an optional boss. I didn't know you could do that. Anyways. Alright, rolling on that lava. Able to avoid damage there. We're just going to run over to my little alcove. do take 2 hits of fire damage there. No big deal. So we'll wait for him and get back here. As far as I know, most of this guy's attacks deal only physical damage. So yeah, I mean, you can actually see it there. I didn't take any damage because of the shield. Alright, it's good to know that I can actually block. You know, no problem. But we're going to have to make a move here. Okay. Just getting in the rhythm here. Checking out his moveset. Oh, wow. Really? I've never seen this before. So this is why I like Dark Souls, guys. There's like always new stuff that that you can find out, and I can't believe it. We like one-shotted his limb and got this ring. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the boss now. I'm so excited that we did that. It was really cool. I heard it was sort of projectiles only, but I guess we can do it just as well with our axe. And that's going to remove at least a move or 2 from his moveset. Now without his demonic arm there. Beautiful. Alright guys, I'm really happy with this cast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the next one. And I guess we'll just pick it up right here. Got that orange charred ring now, so of course, if we really wanted to, we could go back and probably have better luck dancing around in the lava and the demon ruins if we really wanted to. Of course, you can see I'm not taking damage here. And also, actually, the orange charred ring not only lets you be a hot coal walker, you can. It also adds fire damage to your kick, which is pretty cool. I think that damage scales with your pyromancy flame as well. Anyways, that's gonna do it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Hunter SC. Peace out.